Now, feeder services. I'll stop after services. Now, feeder services is just looking at the different small shipments that would have to take place when a big ship goes to put the cargoes in a hub port. A hub port is usually a big port which takes the big vessels. The big vessels, you saw the clip on the picture on the different transport modes. You saw that container vessel, the number of containers on it. If you send such a large vessel to a port to drop just about 4 or 5 containers, it doesn't make it doesn't make for good business. You're going to lose money because when you are coming into the port, one, you have to pay for all the lights that are lit, especially if it is a water causeway. You move all along the river, go to that port. The handling that goes all the way, you pay the light rate, you pay the tugs, you pay the berthing, you pay for the berth and everything, and then come back after dropping just a couple of containers. It doesn't make for good business. So for that reason, they prefer the big ports. What they do is they'll take the big ships. They'll take the big ships will take all the cargoes, go and put it at a hub port, and then go back to where they came from. So they are always shuttling between big ports. Then we have smaller ships that will come around, pick those containers. Then the one going to Lagos would go, the one going to Cameroon, Douala would go, the one going to wherever, Gabon. So the smaller ships will be doing what we call the feedering service. Okay. So feedering is where you are redistributing cargoes which are usually brought in by the very large ships. Okay. Because most of the large ships, they can't even come to the small ports, the smaller ports, because of their water depth. Okay. So they always have to do that. So you have something like this. So you have what we call the hub and spoke, and then the multiple ports of call. In this example here, we have what we call the direct call. The direct call is this one. This ship is coming from here, wherever she's coming. This outline here looks like Italy, and then the mainland, the Middle East. So you have Italy here, the ship coming here. This one ship. She'll call at this port, drop the cargo, then move around, call here, drop the cargo, move here, drop the cargo, move here, drop the cargo, drop before she goes back. It doesn't make for economic sense because each of these ports she goes to, as I said, she's going to be handled and it's going to cost her. Okay. So this ship, instead of doing that, calling the multiple ports, they prefer to bring the big ship to a hub port here, which is this one here. She'll deposit all the cargo here and go back. So she just comes into the hub port and then goes back. When she does that, then smaller ships, as you can see, the smaller ships will come and then take the cargo to wherever they are going. So that is what they have to do. Then you have the hub, you have the hub ports, and then the hub and spoke. So this is the hub spoke, and this is the direct port calling. So it makes for business sense to use this one where the smaller ships, the cost, the size of the ship also determines how much you pay at the port. Because the size of the ship determines how much bed space they'll give you, the handling and everything. It costs you more. So if you call a lot of ports, then you are going to pay more. So that big ship, if she comes here, she'll pay for this port. For her big size, you pay for this port, pay for this port, pay. I mean, it doesn't make sense. So that is what the feedering service looks at. We will look at the details of it tomorrow.